Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Banknifty only. So before we start with the post-market analysis, let me just suggest you something. I would like to say that tomorrow being the weekly expiry, just try to avoid uh, trading for tomorrow's expiry. Rather than trading for tomorrow's expiry, trade for next week's expiry to be on safer side. This is for those who are coming into the market, or we can say new traders into the market. This suggestion is for them. Those who have good enough experience, they can trade as per their experience. Okay, so let us see the post market. So you can see I had posted on TradingView this particular graph, or what we can say a symmetrical triangle pattern. And what I had suggested, there are in a triangle pattern, which looks like a symmetrical triangle pattern. mm, there are chances of breaking either both the ways. Okay, so this was the post, and in my video for 15th I had clearly explained these were the two levels. So if you want to go on buying a put, uh, take the trade only if it crosses or market breaks this 36,500 levels, and go on buying a call side if it crosses 36,700. This was the complete no trading zone. And let us see how market behaved today. So what we can see in the opening, we saw first 15 minutes a selling pressure and market taking support of this particular support line, or we can say taking the support of this trend line and bouncing back from this particular level 36,500. Okay, it broke the resistance trend line. uh, it found the resistance of this particular level 36,700. It retested the, what we can say, the broken resistance line, which would act as a support, and it bounced back. Okay, or it continued its bullish momentum. And what I was expecting, as indicated by this particular arrow, we can face a resistance. So almost around at the close of the day, we can say around 3 p.m. or something, we saw some selling pressure. Okay, so this was in short about post market analysis. So why it is necessary for the new traders who are coming into the market? Post market analysis and pre market analysis is very important to be a successful trader. Post market analysis will make you identify what are the good trades you have taken, so that you can carry forward the good practices, and what are the bad trades you have taken, so that you can improve those mistakes. Okay, and pre-market analysis, you would be prepared always. So what trade are you going to take, and what should be the scenarios? If our trade goes wrong, then what is, do you have any plan B? Okay, just keep these things in mind. If you haven't planned, start doing this, you will definitely change yourself and become a good trader. Okay, so now let us see what do we have for tomorrow, that is 16th September weekly expiry. Okay, so you can see levels are marked over here, and I have drawn a support trend line which was existing there. We can see market taking support at these two particular points. Third support it has taken today in first 15 minutes, and it bounced back. Actually 36,700 was the resistance level from where we saw a small downfall, and second somewhat close to this particular trend line, market making a good bounce back. So what do we see? We have a strongest resistance at 37,000. Now this is a main psychological game. Uh, in one of my videos also, I have said that that such round figures compared to 500 round figures, these are more, what we can say, psychological strong in case of support or resistance. Writers always try to keep the market down. Okay, so you can see from last 2 days or last couple of days, we see a rise in the market. So maybe the case that tomorrow writers would be more aggressive to keep the market down. Basically we can see, once it faced the resistance at this particular point, second time and third time. Now how to take the trade for the expiry, keeping these things in mind, keep these things in mind what I'm trying to tell you. So when such resistance levels are broken, such round figures or large resistance levels are broken with such big candles, then let the market retest those levels, and when you find a positive candle, then go for buying. Okay, otherwise you can see such kind of failure of this broken uh, resistance level. So try to understand how market is behaving when market is moving or holding at this particular level and then it breaks. Okay, after breaking, it should at least hold on for 5 to 10 minutes, or wait for 5 to 10 minutes candle, and when it forms a positive candle, then go for buying. Then we can see the next target would be 37,200. Okay, so if we consider the scenario of market opening on a flat, then first resistance level would be 37,000. If market holds around this particular level and then breaks this level, then more chances of hitting the target of 37,200. Second, what we can say, if it opens gap up, so keep this in mind. One thing you can see at this particular point, whatever the small gap was there pending, even that gap was filled today. Exactly, you can see. So same way when we have a gap up opening, nowadays we don't see such too much volatility. Then what would be the case in case I'm telling you this example or scenario for the expiry? If market opens gap up around above 37,000 level, then it would face the resistance of this particular level, and we can see more writers coming into picture maybe in the later half of the day, are around 12 or 12:30, and we can see a good downfall. We can see a good downfall and covering that particular gap. This may be the one case. Second case, if market opens flat, it would hold around this particular level 37,000 and then break and then go to 37,200. Otherwise, or else, if writers are more in number, we can see a downfall from this particular level as well. And third case would be if market opens on a negative side. Okay, but we can see a good support zone from 36,600 to 36,800. So even if it opens negative, then what would happen? Due to the selling pressure, it would come down to this particular level where we have a strong support at 36,700 levels also. So there are more chances that it may bounce back to 37,000 level, or if it comes down to this particular level and holds, that is it is testing this particular trend line or this support line, then there are more chances that it may break down as well. So you should keep an eye that whether market holds on this particular level, that is 37,000 level, or this support trend line, or at this particular point where I'm highlighting with the pointer. Okay, just keep these points in mind. And again, one more time, I would like to suggest, rather than trading for this week's expiry, try to take the trade for next week's expiry. So I hope you like my analysis, and to get the daily analysis, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like my analysis, and do share it with your friends as well.